Puffle Rescue was a single-player minigame released onto Club Penguin in early 2010. But production actually began on it in mid-2009, and it was worked on in stages. As you may know, the final game had 3 stages to it, where there were different environments and different Puffles to rescue. But initially, it just had the one environment, where you're rescuing a blue Puffle over icy waters. And so that was the first song that I worked on. I composed this song in November 2009. And just as a reminder, 2009 was the year when I acquired a large number of high-quality virtual instruments, and I was still kind of working through them and figuring out how to best utilize them. So when a song came up that was like, you're rescuing Puffles that are stranded, I just had this feeling like I need to make this cinematic and epic. And so that's what I went through without really even any direction by the minigame team to do it that way. They gave me pretty free rein to make whatever song I felt would work, and this is what I came up with. In hindsight, I'm not sure if this song actually fits the minigame very well. I mean, yes, you're rescuing Puffles, but I feel like I kind of overblew the epicness of it. But I did come up with the melody that I liked of it, the da-da-dun, da-da-dun-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun-dun. I liked that. And so when a few months later they said, hey, we have a second level to work on and it's Underground Mine theme, I decided, great, I'm going to turn that melody, but I'm going to make it into something that's cooler and take kind of reference from the environment, which is very underground with kind of train minecart tracks and steam vents and things like that. Ting! Get lots of those sorts of percussive elements in there. And so that's where the second song came from. As for the third song, where you're underwater and trying to rescue a black puffle, I didn't end up composing that one. I think there may have been some time commitment issues. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I think I was having a tough time coming up with another way of making a remix of that melody because I really wanted to do that, but it wasn't working well for the underwater setting. But the two songs that I did compose, they actually taught me a lesson about composing, because after finishing that project and listening to both of them, I realized that while the first song, with its many instruments and epic score, it was more complex to create, took longer to compose, and yet I liked the second song better. It seemed cooler. It seemed like it was communicating more simply and yet more appropriately for the environment. And while I can't say I completely learned that lesson, I at least learned that it's possible to make a simple song that is more effective than a bombastic, complex, instruments everywhere kind of song. So I tried to use that knowledge going forward in any future music that I made. Thank you for watching this quick little video. I have another project that I am working on, a new video series that's going to be coming out soon, and I hope you'll stick around for that too. It's going to be about composing and music appreciation and just what goes into making great songs in general, not just Club Penguin specific. And so I hope you'll stick around for that series as well when I start that up soon. But in the meantime, thanks for watching and waddle on.